Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Don't Argue Podcast. Hope you're well. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Before we get into this episode, hit that intro. Alright guys, hope you're well. Thanks again for tuning in. Yes, it's another player review, this time here with Nathan Wilson, aka Willow. Look, the criteria here is you have to have played at least one game. That's it. Anything more than that, it's a bonus basically. I give you guys my general assessment stats and a breakdown of some of their stats as well as a grading. So yeah, we'll get straight into it. Nathan Wilson played 2 games for Fremantle this year, and his stats were 17.5 disposals, which was average, 12 kicks, which was average, handball was 5.5, average, marks was 5 marks per game, which is above average, 0.5 tackles below average, as well as 318.9 meters gained for the 2 games there per average, and that was an average score as well. His key games for this year, his best game was actually against round 17 against St Kilda, and his worst game was round 16 against Port Adelaide. And again, I'm going to be basing this off AFL fantasy points. For the season, he had 24 kicks, 11 handballs, 35 disposals, 10 marks as well. Now, overall, look, the overall assessment for Nathan Wilson, obviously a player who, in my opinion, has played an integral part in Fremantle the past couple of seasons. But recently, I'm not sure if it was either due to injury, if it was just due to form. Look, to be fair with you, obviously Freo have a young cast that are coming up, and someone like Wilson who, you know, whether you like it, look, this is reality, right? He's quote unquote old, right? In the footy sense, 29, but obviously not too old, but you get what I mean. And so obviously you got these other up and coming players around him, you know, the likes of Young, Heath Chapman, right? O'Driscoll, you know, just players who I think may just, I suppose, put more dents in the wall, so to speak. And so for mine, you know, if you sort of go off that, it is what it is, struggling to find a spot and all that stuff there. But yeah, look, in saying that, I do remember though, during parts of the season, a lot of fans did actually want him to play, right? And that's just the way it went. Unfortunately though, 2 games, it is what it is. Look, if I was to actually give him an overall assessment, you know, again, A+ being the gold standard, you know, D- or D just being absolute toilet water for him, I think I'd have to give him an honest assessment of a D+. You know, there's not much I can really go off of this. It is what it is, unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. And saying that though, give me your thoughts, and yeah, what are your thoughts on him and him as a player, and do you see him contributing much to Fremantle next year? Genuine question. Anyway, take it easy. See you guys next time, and just remember, don't argue.